extremely happy as an Indigenous Hmong woman to introduce the next speaker. Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan is a member of the White Earth Band Ojibwe. She is currently the country's highest-ranking Native woman elected to executive office. She continues to work with Young Women's Initiative to center the voices of young women in the work of state government and beyond. She is the chair of Capital Area Architectural and Planning Board and Minnesota Interagency Council on Homelessness. Welcome, Lieutenant Governor.
Well, good evening, Buju, Peggy Flanagan, and Jishinakaz, Gijuwebida Mokwe, and Dago, Guabaga, Gadikagnan Dunchaba, Mayangan Dodame. My name is Peggy Flanagan. My Ojibwe name, or my native name, is Speaks in a Loud and Clear Voice Woman. I'm a member of the White Earth Nation. My family's the Wolf Clan, and the role of our clan is to ensure that we're never leaving anyone behind, which is why I'm so honored to be here with you tonight. I look around and I see Minnesota. Thank you to the Hmong Committee 100. I'm so grateful that you put together this gala because it's an inspiration to take an important moment to mark and to celebrate loss, prosperity, and hope. Coming to Minnesota 50 years ago wasn't necessarily a choice for many of your ancestors and relatives, but the state is better off because of it. Tonight, we are in a room filled with multiple generations of Hmong neighbors, where many here have only ever called Minnesota home. So as a representative of the great state of Minnesota, let me start by saying thank you for the honor of calling you my neighbor. There is no Minnesota without the Hmong community. This room is filled with resilience and perseverance, leadership and strength, and so we celebrate tonight. This is also a night to carry with us the names of our ancestors who made all of this possible. Ancestors who had never believed that a young girl in a refugee camp would grow up to become the mayor of the state's second largest city, the capital city. Mayor-elect, congratulations. Ancestors who might never imagine that there would be so many Hmong people elected to this new land system of government, that they could successfully lead the effort to get important veteran status to those who fought alongside the U.S. in special guerrilla units or irregular forces. And ancestors who fought so hard to provide for their families, often in backbreaking jobs, that they might never have thought that there'd be a celebration to honor those who've achieved great things in the military, in education, in the law, medicine, business, and politics that we are doing here tonight. And yet I think it's likely that many of these ancestors absolutely dreamed of these achievements. This room is built on the dreams of our elders, our ancestors, and veterans. And I join you tonight and thank you for dreaming big and to encourage you to keep dreaming. We know that there is so much more work to do, and we know that there are people who are very scared right now at the actions of the federal government that don't want to acknowledge people's humanity or kick them out without a second thought. And so I want to be very clear that I know the Hmong community, and like so many communities right now, are hurting. And when that hurt feels so painful that you're not sure that you can go on, remember your elders, remember your ancestors, remember your resiliency, that resiliency is in your very bones. Because there are absolutely more of us who see the importance and the beauty of the community, who want it to thrive, than there are who don't. And I know that it doesn't always seem like that's what it's like at the time, but that's what resilience is. That's what hope is. Hope is an active choice that we make every single day, in spite of evidence to the contrary. And I hope that you're able to see that people are waking up and pushing back and embracing each other in unity. And it doesn't mean that everything will be fixed soon, far from it. But we will be there for each other for however long that journey may be. So here's to the next 50 years of Minnesota being a better place because of the Hmong community, a community full of beautiful people who came from the hills to show us here in the flatlands what it is to hold each other up with resilience, perseverance, leadership, and strength. Chi miigwech, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your night and the next 50 years together.